Nigeria. We congratulate Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, the Governing Council, the management, and the students. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Yabatek. That is Yabatek.
I, Dr. Sonny Kainde Oseni, Director, Gateway ICT Polytechnic, present this goodwill to my colleagues, the Director, Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, my very good brother from Shapade.
Hi, Dr. Olufunke Ajibari, Director of All Over Central Polytechnic Ota. We wish all the students of Ilaro Poly and the entire staff congratulations on this achievement.
Thank you so much, all over from Ota.
I am Professor Olalekan Jacob Olawi. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Federal University of Agriculture, Professor Obi Kehinde, and the University Governing Council, felicitate with Federal Poly Ilaro on this laudable occasion. I say congratulations to the graduates.
Thank you very much from FUNAP. We appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you.
I, Princess Dr. Regina Elechi Amade, the National Coordinator of Women in Technical Education and Development, Nigeria, congratulates the Rector and management, staff, and students of Federal Polytechnic Ilaro for a work well done. Congratulations, my Rector.
Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you.
I, Dr. Babangida Albaba, the Chairman, Council of Heads of Polytechnic and Colleges of Technology in Nigeria, and Director of Kasuma State Institute of Technology and Management. I wish to congratulate the management, the staff, students, for this 22nd combined convocation and the 45th Founders Day of this great institution. I would like to congratulate you on behalf of all the rectors of the polytechnics, private and public in Nigeria. Congratulations once again, my rector.
Thank you, my Chairman Co-S. You are welcome to Ilaro. Thank you. Zahol.
The academic board of this great institution has resolved that the honorary fellowship of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro be conferred on the following distinguished and deserving persons. Number 1, Alaba Jacob Afolabi, CIA, HND, an accounting software expert, all the way from the United Kingdom. We also have Abiodun Akanbi Durosimi, FCA, FICA, CCO Ghana, MSc, MBA, HND, COO General Manager, Finance, Operation and Technology, Senate Bank Limited. We also have the Honorable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Festus Adeniyi Keyamo, SAN, CON, FCI, ARB, UK. I now call on the Polytechnic Orator to present the fellowship recipients. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The registrar. Today, we gather here to celebrate excellence. We gather here to celebrate dedication. We gather here to celebrate unwavering commitment to community service. It is with the great honor and privilege that I stand before you to present to read the citation of a distinguished alumnus of this great institution, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, a man of impeccable character, a visionary leader, an astute administrator, and a beacon of hope and inspiration. And who is that person? We are talking of no other person but Pastor Alaba Afolabi. I have the singular honor on behalf of the team of the orators of this great institution to ask Pastor Alaba Afolabi to stand and come to the podium here, sir. And while the students are also clapping for one of them that graduated almost 40 years ago, Pastor Alaba Afolabi was born on the 15th day of November 1963. Pastor Afolabi began his academic journey with a strong foundation in discipline and intellectual pursuits. He attended Seventh-day Adventist Primary School, Abule Oja, in Lagos, before proceeding to Igbobi College, Yaba, Lagos, for his secondary education. Pastor Alaba Afolabi, in his thirst for knowledge and passion for excellence, led him to the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro, the best polytechnic in Nigeria, where he obtained his national diploma in accountancy in 1986. And later, because of his aggression for academics, he has a bite here again to come for his higher national diploma, HND, in accountancy in 1989. Furthering his professional expertise, Pastor Afolabi Alaba acquired a diploma in payroll accounting from the Institute of Administrative Bookkeepers. Pastor Alaba Afolabi's career trajectory is a testament to resilience, to dedication, and community to service, commitment to service. His professional journey spans across Nigeria and the United Kingdom, where he has contributed immensely to the public and private sectors. His career experience includes National Oil Marina for his one-year industrial attachment, and that was in 1986 through 1987. Insight Engineering Limited, he was there as audit officer, and he served them between April 1991 to October 1991. He continued Paola Nigeria Enterprises. He happens to be there as an operation manager. He was there from 1991 through 1995. Pastor Afolabi did not stop there. He now traveled abroad. Not because of Japa syndrome, but because of professionalism. He started working there at Securial Guiding PLC, London. He was there from 1996, and he left the place in 2008. He went to Newham Primary Care Trust, London, as an administrative officer from 2008 to 2011. Pastor Alaba did not stop there. He continued, and he went to East London, NHS Foundation Trust, senior administrative officer he was, from April 2011 through March 2017. He left East London. He continued to be serving the community. And he went to North East London, NHS Foundation Trust. He was there as a senior staff from April 2017 to date. He is still there as an ambassador of this school. His transition from corporate accounting to administrative leadership in the National Health Service, NHS, of the United Kingdom underscores his versatility, professionalism, and deep commitment to public service. Pastor Alaba Afolabi has remained a staunch advocate and a devoted alumnus of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. His unwavering support for the institution and its students is evidenced. Sincerely, he happens to be a graduate of accountancy of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. He happens to be a patron of the Girls Guide Brigade Nigeria, Lagos chapter. He happens to be a donor of essential equipment to the institution. He happens to be a recipient of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro Merit Award. Pastor Alaba happens to be a sponsor of award of graduates since 2017. Pastor Alaba happens to be a sponsor of student education. He happens to be a member, Board of Trustees, FPI Alumni Association. He happens to be a chairman, Alumni Association, United Kingdom chapter, until 2023. He happens to be a president, Rotary Club, Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, in 1985 to 1986. Pastor Alaba Afolabi is a firm believer in giving back to society through his numerous philanthropic efforts. He has supported students financially, facilitated the donation of resources to the institution, and played a pivotal role in promoting innovative solutions at the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. His dedication to youth empowerment, to education, and community service has made a lasting impact in Nigeria. I present to you one of the awardees of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, Pastor Alaba Afolabi. Thank you very much.
I now have the honor and the pleasure to call upon the Honorable Minister of Education, the Governing Council Chairman and the Rector to come and confer on Pastor Alaba the Honorary Fellowship Award of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro.
By the authority vested in me as the rep of the Honorable Minister of Education of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I confer upon you the Honorary Fellowship of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Congratulations.
academic board of this great institution has resolved that the honorary fellowship award of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro be conferred on Mr. Abiodun Akanbi Durosimi. I now have the privilege to call on the orator to just.
Your Excellencies, distinguished personalities, permit me to take the protocol as earlier concisely rendered. There are those who dream, and there are those who take actions, transforming aspirations into reality, setting standards, and inspiring generations. I am highly honored with the task of rendering the citation of a quintessential professional, a meticulous strategist, and an astute financial expert in recognition of his remarkable contribution to the society, his extraordinary career in the financial services industry, distinguished by the unwavering dedication, strategic leadership, and unyielding commitment to excellence. At this moment, as I prepare to unveil the remarkable journey of this celebrated personality and a legacy of excellence personified, may I respectfully and with great admiration request the distinguished honoree, Mr. Durosimi Akanbi Abiodun, to please rise while I render his citation and present him to receive the award he so richly deserves. A man of unassailable integrity, Mr. Durosimi has demonstrated unparalleled abilities to navigate the complexities of the financial world while upholding the highest standard of corporate ethics, sound financial management, and governance. Through an illustrious career that has seen him occupy pivotal leadership roles, he has consistently exemplified diligence, innovation, and an unrelenting drive to add value to every organization he has served. Born with an innate passion for excellence, his foundation in accounting was solidified at the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, where he obtained National Diploma in Accountancy in 1989 and Higher National Diploma in 1994 with a stellar cumulative grade point average, which is a testament to his brilliance and commitment to scholarship. He pursued academic distinction with vigor, earning MBA in project management from the prestigious Manchester Business School, University of Manchester in 2015, and a Master of Science in Finance from the University of Leicester in 2020. In his professional odyssey, he has continually exemplified leadership, financial acumen, strategic planning, audit and compliance excellence, tax management, corporate governance, risk management, banking operations, and digital transformation, among other core competencies. As the Chief Operating Officer and the General Manager of Finance, Operation, and Technology at Zenith Bank Ghana, he has been at the helm of critical functions, overseeing multiple departments, including financial control and strategic planning, international banking operations, information technology, treasury operations, digital banking, cyber and information security, and human resource management. His meticulous approach and visionary leadership have significantly contributed to the bank's operational efficiency, regulatory compliance, and strategic growth. His professional journey, which began with Adegboyega Isiaka & Co., Chartered Accountants in 1995, blossomed through an impressive tenure at the Lead Merchant Bank Limited as a senior executive assistant in the Audit and Risk Management Group, where he honed his expertise in internal control, financial auditing, and risk assessment. His rise to prominence continued at the Zenith Bank PLC, where he held key positions, including Deputy Group Chief Compliance Officer, Chief Finance Officer of Zenith Pensions Custodian Limited, Deputy Head of Financial Control and Strategic Planning, and Head of Upstream Oil and Gas Business Relationships. As a distinguished Fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria and a Fellow of the Institute of Credit Administration, FICA, he has further cemented his standing as a finance and compliance expert with a certified compliance officer credential from the Global Academy of Finance and Management. He is also a proud member of the Ghana Association of the Restructuring and Insolvency Advisors, GARIA, underscoring his transnational influence in financial restructuring and corporate governance. A man of continuous learning and professional refinement, He expanded his knowledge base through prestigious executive education programs, including the Harvard Business School online program on business strategy, the London Business School's Leading Change program, the Investment in Excellence program by the Pacific Institute, and the risk management courses by the Central Bank of Nigeria and Financial Institutions Training Center. Beyond his impressive professional resume, he is a leader, a mentor, and a strategist whose contributions extend beyond corporate boardroom into capacity building, strategy development, and organizational transformation. A firm believer in teamwork and value-driven leadership, he has played instrumental roles in various executive management committees, asset liability management teams, risk management initiatives, and digital transformation projects, ensuring that the institutions he serves remain at the cutting edge of financial innovation. Today, we honor an outstanding alumnus and celebrate the ethos and ideals of excellence, professionalism, unwavering commitment to financial integrity, and towering legacy of service to humanity. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, with the expectation of a most rousing welcome and resounding applause, I present to this august gathering a distinguished honoree, a versatile finance guru, a cerebral banking expert, a towering figure in the financial sector, a mentor to many, a beacon of inspiration, and a true testament to the power of vision, dedication, and relentless pursuit of greatness, a proud alumnus of the most sought-after polytechnic in Nigeria, the one and only Abiodun Akanbi Durosimi.
Sir, I have the honor and pleasure to invite the Honorable Minister of Education, the Governing Council Chairman and Director of this great citadel of learning, to confer the Honorary Fellowship Award to Mr. Abiodun Akanbi Durosimi.
By the authority vested in me as the rep of the Honorable Minister of Education of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I confer upon you the Honorary Fellowship of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Congratulations, sir.
There are personalities present. There are times when there has to be an interjection because of a force majeure. In the midst of our celebrations, a young boy has wandered away from his mom or parents. Luckily, he's here with us. Please, it is expedient that we spread this so that the mom or dad can come for him.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. The academic board of this great institution has resolved that the honorary fellowship of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro be conferred on the Honorable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Festus Adeniyi Keyamo, SAN, CON, FCI, UK. I now call on the orator of the school to do the needful. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Registrar and Secretary to Council. Your Excellencies, the Chairman of Council, distinguished and eminent personalities all here present, Permit me to stand on the extant protocols in accordance with the dictates of Pope Tilio. That is the exactness in the observance of formalities and procedure, made more exigent at this auspicious occasion, comprising an olio of crackerjacks and directly involving a silk that doubles as a minister of the Federal Republic. My task is in itself an oxymoron, pleasantly arduous. Pleasant in the sense of the delight of being an integral part of this day, arduous in the sense of attempting to do justice to this all-impressive and awe-inspiring resume. The task of rendering this citation is, however, made easier by the fact that I will only divulgate that which we all already know, and that my words will not be tumescent, but simply apt and fit. This, in the Pierrean field of scopes to which orators belong, is termed an orator's delight. With great honor and profound recognition, I render this citation in celebration of a distinguished Nigerian legal luminary, a fearless advocate for justice, an astute public administrator, a political strategist, and an unwavering voice for democracy, whose career and life's journey have been defined by integrity, dedication, and service to the nation. Born on the 21st of January, 1970, in Ughelli, Delta State, Nigeria, to a father from Uve local government area of Delta State, and a mother from Yewa South local government area of Ogun State. He grew up in an environment that nurtured his values of resilience, diligence, and intellectual pursuit. His academic journey began at Arisi Model Primary School, Ughelli, where he exhibited brilliance and discipline at an early age. He proceeded to Government College, Ughelli, where he continued to excel and later pursued his higher school certificate in the same institution. Before completing his HSC course, his academic prowess earned him admission into Belden State University, now Ambrose Ali University of Boma, in 1988, where he studied law and graduated with second-class upper division in 1992. A proven intellectual, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and excellence in legal practice, he was called to the Nigerian bar on December 15, 1993, marking the beginning of an illustrious career. In pursuit of specialized expertise, he later qualified as a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators of the United Kingdom, demonstrating his commitment to upholding legal excellence at both national and international levels. His legal career commenced at the prestigious Ganifa Emi Chambers in Lagos during the era of Nigeria's democratic struggle for the revalidation of the June 12, 1993 election. Under the mentorship of the great and not to be forgotten Chief Ganifa Emi Senior Advocate, he emerged as a frontline legal activist, fearlessly advocating for human rights, constitutionalism, and social justice. They say that goldfish have no hiding place. His dedication and brilliance at Ganifa Emi Chambers earned him the Best Lawyer Award in March of 1994 in recognition of his outstanding contributions to the firm. His passion for justice and legal activism soon propelled him to establish his own chambers, the Festus Keyamo Chambers, in 1995, a law firm that has since expanded with branches in Lagos, Abuja, Warri, and liaison offices in multiple states. The firm boasts over 23 lawyers and 30 paralegal staff handling cases across diverse legal fields. Throughout his over 3-decade legal career, he has distinguished himself as a fearless advocate, human rights crusader, and anti-corruption activist. As a private prosecuting counsel for the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, he prosecuted several high-profile corruption and fraud cases involving politically exposed persons, further solidifying his reputation as a legal icon committed to accountability in the national sphere. Beyond legal practice, he has remained at the forefront of national discourse, leveraging law and activism to demand good governance, transparency, and social justice. As to be reasonably expected, his advocacy has often put him at odds with the authorities, leading to multiple arrests, detentions, and court trials, all of which he has swimmingly and doggedly surmounted. In terms of political and public service leadership, his transition from legal activism to governance and public service was a natural progression for a man deeply committed to national development, and his political journey took a major leap when he was appointed as the Director of Strategic Communications and spokesperson for President Muhammadu Buhari's 2019 re-election campaign. His remarkable leadership and communication strategies significantly contributed to the success of the said campaign. In recognition of his versatility, diligence, intelligence, and commitment to national service, he was appointed a Minister of the Federal Republic in July 2019. Over the years, he has served in key ministerial capacities as the Minister of State for Niger Delta Affairs, overseeing developmental policies in Nigeria's oil-rich Niger Delta region, as Minister of State for Labor and Employment, managing industrial relations, labor policies, and youth employment initiatives, as Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, a position he still holds, spearheading reforms and advancements in Nigeria's aviation and aerospace sector. His strategic expertise led to his reappointment as the chief spokesperson for the Tinubu-Shettima 2023 APC Presidential Campaign Council, demonstrating his continuous relevance in political and governance affairs. Additionally, in 2018, he was appointed to the board of the Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation, NDIC, a position he voluntarily relinquished following his ministerial appointment. He has also participated and been an integral part of social and civic engagement, and as a committed pro-democracy activist, public commentator, and social reformer, he has remained an unwavering advocate for national progress. His activism has led to landmark events such as, but not limited to, co-founding the National Conscience Party with that great man, the Chief Ganifa Emi, to challenge military dictatorship, forming the Youth Against Misguided Youth in 1937 to resist General Sani Abacha's self-succession agenda, leading an anti-corruption probe into the House of Representatives in 2009, exposing legislative profligacy in the purchase of 380 Peugeot 407 cars. Despite facing numerous political and legal battles, his resilience, courage, and commitment to justice remain unshaken. In appreciation of his outstanding contributions to law, human rights, and governance, he has been the recipient of numerous awards and national honors, including the Global Human Rights Award in 2017, awarded by the United States Global Leadership Council. He has been awarded with the Defender of Press Freedom by the Nigerian Union of Journalists. He is a commander of the Order of the Niger, that awarded in 2023, a prestigious national honor conferred by the federal government of Nigeria. He was the best single advocate of Nigeria law students at the Taslim Elias Moot Trial competition. I can attest to that. Best lawyer Ganifa Emi Chambers in 1994, listed in New Who is Who in Nigeria in 2003, nominated for the World Medal of Honor in 2003 by the American Biographical Institute. In recognition of his impact on society, he has also been conferred with traditional chieftaincy titles in Delta State. However, on the authority of the Agarawu Orunmila, since my revered Royal Majesty has told me that the awardee is a prince, then I do not have to mention chieftaincy titles. He has told me that from now on we should all call the minister prince, whether he likes it or not, so that he claims his royal title. Beyond his professional engagements, he is an intellectual writer, columnist, and sports enthusiast. He was a weekly columnist for the Sun newspapers, and very notably, and quite in tandem with greatness, he remains, just as I am, an ardent supporter of the greatest football club in the world, Arsenal Football Club. Up Gunners. His remarkable journey from a small town boy in Inugeli to a national and international legal authority, an activist, a government minister, and a revered public servant is a testament to hard work, courage, and unrelenting dedication to justice and national development. At this juncture, it is with great admiration, respect, and gratitude for his contributions to the development and sustenance of our democracy and his exceptional contributions to law, governance, and public service that I ask for that most eminently deserved ovation for the recipient of the Fellowship Award of this institution, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, the Senior Advocate of Nigeria, former Minister of State for Labor and Employment, current Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development of Nigeria, Prince Festus Egarewa Adeniyi KM, CON, SAN, FCI, AB, UK. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I have the honor and pleasure to invite the Honorable Minister of Education, the Governing Council Chairman and Director to confer upon you the Honorary Fellowship Award of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Congratulations, sir.
Honorable Minister, sir, by the authority vested in me as the rep of the Honorable Minister of Education of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I confer upon you the Honorary Fellowship of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Congratulations, sir.
I have the honor and the privilege to invite the guest lecturer for the certificate and the plaque. The guest lecturer, sir. have the honor and the privilege to invite our fellowship awardees for their acknowledgement. We start by inviting the Honorable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Adeni Ikeyamu. Acknowledgement, sir.
Thank you so very much. Please, I crave your indulgence that I adopt the protocols that were established earlier by the University Orator, by the Polytechnic Orator. On behalf of my other awardees, I want to say a heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to the greatest polytechnic in Nigeria, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, where my mom and my dad were born. So people did not know, they just think my mom is from here alone. My dad was also born here. And that was how my dad met my mom as teenagers. Because my grandfather, they were the ones who then, with Professor Aloy Adeoye Lambo, they opened the general hospital here in Ilaro. My grandfather was a senior nursing superintendent. And so he also had his career in Ilaro, my grandfather, at the general hospital here in Ilaro. So Ilaro is home to me. And just as it was reiterated before, allow me the modesty to say I'm also the prince of the palace here in Ilaro. Oba Olugbenle, the Olo of Ilaro and Paramount ruler, is my cousin. He's my cousin. And to also let you know that the law here also allows the maternal line to contest for the throne. So when the contest, when the throne was empty, we unanimously withdrew from the race. I would have been the Olo of Ilaro. For a very competent, hardworking, and overly deserving Olu, my cousin, to be the Olo of Ilaro, we unanimously agreed he should be the Olo of Ilaro. So in many ways, this award today is a very emotional one for me. Emotional because this is the first time that my mother's hometown is recognizing me in one way or the other. They have had a lot of titles lined up for me here, my cousin, the Olo of Ilaro. I've been avoiding since I've been running away because as a public officer, I didn't want to take so many titles. But now that I'm here, I don't know whether he will arrest me and confer one on me. So I just want to say that I wish this polytechnic very well. I wish this polytechnic good progress, good speed. We are very proud of this institution here, this polytechnic. For so many years, it has been very iconic of this town, and it continues to remain an iconic institution of this town. This polytechnic has promoted Ilaro more than any other thing established in Ilaro. In many ways, it has been an identity of this town. And so, as a poor public servant, as a poor lawyer, as a son of soil, the soil, I will make a modest seed donation. It will be a continuous exercise. Like, a public servant, we don't earn so much. I'm sure you can testify that. They stopped my practice and dragged me into governance and stopped my practice for some time now, but I'm going to go back. So I'll make a seed donation of 5 million naira to the Polytechnic, and it's going to be an ongoing exercise from now on. I'll be coming to see the progress I've made here and continue to make contributions to the school. I want to thank you all for this honor. Thank you, the academic body. Thank you, everyone who came. And I wish you safe journey home. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I now invite one of the graduates. Moses Kehinde Salome. So, deliver the valedictory speech on behalf of all the graduates. Moses Kehinde Salome.
Permit me to stand on the established protocol, sir. My name is Moses Kehinde Salome, the Federal Polytechnic Ilarobes graduating students for the 2023-2024 academic section. I am privileged and in
Ilaro.
So help me God.
Oh, help me God. Amen.
I now have the pleasure and the honor to invite the president and visitor to the Polytechnic to please deliver his address for this convocation. The visitor, sir.
The Honorable Minister for Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Kayamo. The Highness is here present. The rectors, the rector of the Federal Polytechnic, the host. I stand on the established protocol. I am Dr. Eje Usman, representing the Honorable Minister of Education, who is to read the address of the visitor, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Distinguished guests, esteemed members of staff of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, proud parents, and most importantly, graduating students of this great citadel of learning. I'm honored to be part of this momentous occasion, celebrating with you on the occasion of the 22nd Convocation ceremony of this great polytechnic. I would like to commend the management, staff and students of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro for their hard work and dedication to excellence. Your institution has consistently demonstrated commitment to providing high-quality education and training. I'm proud to identify with your giant strides and phenomenal feats. To the graduating students today marks a significant landmark in your academic voyage. You have worked tirelessly to reach this point, and I congratulate you on your achievement. I'm proud of you to have reached this important milestone, signaling your full preparedness, self-sufficiency in hands-on based education, and readiness to unleash the many problem-solving and critical thinking skills that you have acquired in the last 5 years in the world of work. As you embark on the next stage of your journey, I urge you to be bold, innovative, and entrepreneurial. The world is constantly evolving, and it is up to you to harness your skills and knowledge to drive positive change. Remember that you are not just representatives of your institution, but also ambassadors of our great nation, Nigeria. I rejoice with the parents, guardians, and well-wishers who are gathered here to celebrate these towering academic feats. I pray that your sacrifices and labor over the graduates will culminate in fruition. You will live in good health and peace of mind to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Ladies and gentlemen, having realized that investment in education is positively correlated to economic growth and development of a nation, especially now that the developed and emerging economies are in pursuit of creative and knowledge-based economies, the federal government, under the aegis of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is committed to supporting education and skills development as a strategy for empowering young people, extricating Nigerians from the backwaters, and engendering sustainable development. Consequently, the President in the budget presentation to the joint session of the National Assembly on 18 December 2024 prioritized investment in education as a number 3, understandably after defense and infrastructure. Also, under the Renew Hope agenda of Mr. President, the Federal Minister of Education has decided to transform the TVET sector, tweaking the focus of TVET content delivery to 80% practical and 20% theory for students in fields like renewable energy and agriculture. It is also noteworthy that the federal government of Nigeria considers the polytechnic subsector as an important operational anchor of its renewed hope to ensure Nigeria on the trajectories of productivity, industrial development, inclusive and sustainable economic growth, and assist in providing decent work for young people. Hence, the federal government is essentially committed to creating an enabling environment and more opportunities for productivity in the TVET sector through adequate funding and the polytechnic subsector in the 2025 budget, introduction of grants, partnerships, specialized training programs to support graduates in starting businesses and meeting national needs. Furthermore, the federal government has consummated the exemption of its tertiary institutions, universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education from the use of integrated personnel payment system (IPPIS) for the payment of their staff salaries and allowances. This was done as part of the measures to address issues around lack of autonomy in tertiary institutions, which, among others, represents a barrier to their optimal functionality. Also, in line with the renewed open, the federal government has instituted the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund, marking a historic leap towards ensuring equitable access to higher education and enabling functional skill development for Nigerian students. I'm happy to know that students of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro are already accessing this great opportunity. Once again, distinguished graduates, as you celebrate your achievement today, I encourage you to reflect on the role that you can play in contributing to our nation's development. Remember that education is not just about personal gain, but also about giving back to society. As you go forth, I urge you to be proud ambassadors of your institution and our nation. Consequently, I charge you to fly legally where the eagles dares. Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, our royal fathers, the principal officers, academic board, management committees, staff, students, the members of the polytechnics, and all other stakeholders, I'm honored by your presence. I'm deeply grateful for the various capacities in which you have been extending support to the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, without which the peace, prosperity, and sustainable development in the institution would have been impossible. For this reason, I profoundly appreciate the traditional leadership of and the people of Ilaro Yewa community under the aegis of the paramount ruler, Oba Dr. ESB Kehinde Gbadewole Olugbenle MFR, Asade Ogunloye IV, and Ogun State in general, for being a great institutional host. I want to add here that Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Aviation, we have seen some positive changes in our airports. The flight delays will be minimized, and we give you kudos, sir. On this note, I declare the convocation closed. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
And on that note,
Honorable Minister, sir, please, I want to take your permission that we take a group photograph before you declare the convocation closer. So, I now call on Principal of the Polytechnic to take a photograph with the Honorable Minister. Principal officers of the Polytechnic. All the awardees. the 12th Governing Council Chairman and the members of the Governing Council. Please come for the photographs, sirs. We are not done. You can go, sir. Yes. No, please. The chairman will come. Chairman, please come. Governor. Sorry. Third fund. Governor, you can stay with me. NBT. Past rector of this great citadel of learning, past registrar, past polytechnic librarian. Please wait, sir. Council, you can go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Past rector, registrar, bursar, polytechnic librarian. Honorable Minister, please wait. Please, sir, please. Prof, come. Okay, do. Please wait, please. Please, yes. We are about to. Professor Olateru, you can come. Come over here, sir. Professor Olateru. Architect Aluko. Architect Dr. Aluko. Please, you can stay with me. Former registrars, former. Okay. I think we are good to go. Others, we can go and sit down, please. Visiting rectors.